Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, hello. I'm BK. I'm Mr. BK. Hello. I'm gonna play some more Super Monkey Ball. I'm gonna play so much Super Monkey Ball. It's Monkey Ball ArKade. With the A and the K are big. See, they're slightly bigger than the other letters. That means they're important. Very important. I don't know why. I would rather it be a B and a K, because that's my name. But, you know, AK is pretty close. So I'll take it. Anyway, I'm just finishing getting set up. And then I shall start. I'll play so many Super Monkey Ball. I hate this intro song. It's so annoying. I'm getting out of here. Where's it? Where's the button? Where's the button? Why is it not going? Go. Go. Do I need to... I hate that I have to unplug and plug in my controller. It's annoying. Anyway, I am set up now. I'm ready. I'm so incredibly ready. I will stop getting distracted by silly things. Alright, so this is Super Monkey Ball ArKade. I think it's... Yes, I am BK Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? How are you doing? This is Super Monkey Ball ArKade. It is... With a K. With a K. Not a C. ARKADE. ArKade. Did I win? Did I win the spelling bee? But, yeah, I think it's based off the style of the original arcade game. I mean, the original arcade game didn't have this garbage. Well, kind of. I think that the circles looked like that, but it didn't have this, like, mode select and all that crap. That's from Super Monkey Ball 2. Doing good? Hell yeah. Based. Wait, someone redeemed Yippee and it didn't Yippee. What happened? Did my Yippee break? Did it break? I wouldn't be surprised. Hit refresh. Oh, it so totally did break. You know why? Because I freaking changed all my passwords on everything ever. So the sound alerts are just not going to work. I can fix that though. Log in. Authorize. Okay, maybe they work now. Try it again. Try it again. I should play it on the hardest mode. Well, I gotta warm up first. I gotta do the beginner. Because I'm just beginning stream. That's the way it works. Main challenge mode. Whoa. This is crazy. What a concept. Instead of putting like a little icon for the player, they just say the word player. You're not gonna choose baby. He's small and agile. He is agile. There is a tactical advantage to choosing baby. Hello, I'm Mr. BK. Hello, Rick. I'm calling you Rick. That is your name over there in YouTube chat. Alright, level 1 beginner. I'm beginning. Floor 1. Ooh, it's got that authentic arcade style. Oh, it even has the voice from the original arcade game. That sounds like a dude talking through a tube, like a mile-long tube, and you can just barely hear him. Oh, bonus goals. Did they even have bonus goals in the original arcade game? I'm not sure. I don't know why I was trying to, like, you know, go in between each individual bumper like it was a slalom. Is that how you say the word? Slalom? Like skiing, you know, the thing where you ski between the flags and you go back and forth. What do I think about 18... You're distracting me. I almost died. What do I think about 1800s locomotives? Julian? I'll tell you what I think about 1800s steam locomotives. I don't know, they're pretty cool. I never really developed an interest in trains. They just kind of go from point A to point B. I was talking about this in my Discord, actually. The concept, in the year 2026, the concept of taking a train from point A to point B, like, maybe not in the city, but, like, across the country, oh my god, it is so incredibly laggy. Why is it so laggy? The concept of taking a train long distance just doesn't seem like a good idea. Why, Like, if you're gonna go through all that pain, because it has to, like, stop in a bunch of places, right? Before it gets to where you're trying to go. Like, I get, like, when a train is going, it's faster than a car, but it has to stop all the time. So, like, I don't see how a train would be better or faster than a car unless, I guess, you want to sit and not have to drive and think about driving the whole time. But then, if that's the case, why don't you just take a plane? You'll get there faster. I feel like I've seen this level, like, design before. I'm having deja vu. I swear this was a level in that, that pack I did, like, was it 3 months ago? 2 months ago? They do look cool. Steam trains do look cool. But they're... I don't know. I just never really thought they were too terribly interesting. I mean, there's like the whole steampunk aesthetic, or steam aesthetic, not necessarily steampunk, is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool technology behind it, but like electricity just like screwed up all the hype behind that, you know? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I got scared I was gonna fall down. Does this go all the way up? I hope it does. Oh, it goes back down. That doesn't make any sense. How do I get to the corner with the goal? Oh, there isn't. There isn't like a thing that you have to go into. Okay, that makes sense. You can just roll into the goal. I don't know, the thing I always thought was weird about the, I guess not necessarily weird, but I didn't really like about the arcade cabinet version of Super Monkey Ball is that the skyboxes don't change with each world. So you're just kind of like, you're looking at the same blue sky the entire time. Well, I think they do change, actually. For the, like, the, what is it called? The Master Extra or whatever it is? Or I think it's just Master. I don't think they have Master Extra for this. This is easy. Ugh, nope. And I fall down. First time I fall down. I should have not opened my mouth. That's what I get. I don't like this... the diagonal transfers. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. I hope that the... I hope that the extra levels that you unlocked is based off of not losing... or... not using a continue rather than not losing any lives. If so, that would have been really sad that I died. At the very end. Oh, I need to focus. I need to lock in. This really isn't that hard. I've just, like, the entire, like, 9 stages beforehand were very incredibly easy. I was able to just zone out and do them. I don't even remember what the stages are. I cannot remember what they look like. That's how, like, not locked in, but I guess locked out. I'm hurrying. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm locking in. I'm trying my best, Tim. Did we get the extra stages? Did we get the extra stages? I don't think so. It would have cut to them right there. No! I'm so sad. Now I have to redo that. I have to redo that so I can get the extra stages. It'll be quick. It'll be quick. No, why is there credits? I hate the credits thing. It always, like, makes it super laggy. No matter the mod pack. It's not a pack. I guess it's a level pack, but it's just a singular mod. Tim, I need to talk to you about streaming stuff. I'm interested to see what your, like, setup looks like for audio and stuff. Because I need to revisit that, because I don't know, there's just something that smells weird about my audio setup. It smells weird. It doesn't smell the same way it used to. It has a different smell about it, you know? You know what I'm saying, Tim? You know what I'm saying? So this time I'm going to take the green goal, because I'm cool. And because I've already... This is so sad. That is so sad. Can we get 5 likes on this video? Just 5. I'm just asking for 5. If I get 5 likes, it will change my life. It's almost as sad as I was today when I got home from work. And I've been looking forward to this all day. I bought these donut holes from the grocery store at the very beginning of the week. They're like cold brew flavored donut holes. And I've been looking... Dude, I can lock in. I can lock in. I've been looking forward to eating those donut holes for so long now. And I finally decided, oh, I was going to eat them before stream. I go to open them up, and I realize the seal to the donut holes was broken. And then I looked inside, and I'm like, there's totally obviously like a space in there where there's like 2 missing donut holes. And I'm like, crap, I don't know if I really want to eat this. If somebody's like reached into there and grabbed donut holes at the grocery store. Probably some kid with like snot and slobber all over their fingers. Do you have each individual audio source in OBS, or is it just one? I have them separated. I have the microphone, and then I have desktop audio. So I guess it's really only like the... I don't have it separated by application, but I do have my microphones on separate things, so I can tune them appropriately. But I figure with just keep desktop audio on one, it's a lot easier to, like, set up stuff whenever I'm going between applications. So steep. So I need to get onto the corners of that guy. Oh. It's so weird going up because you can't see. Am I gonna keep looks maxing? No, I gave up on that life. There was no way with my... I just don't have the discipline, you know, to keep at it, like the way that the, like, clavicular and the, no, just like the top 10 looks maxers out there, I was never gonna make it to the top 10. And besides, like, I don't want to put my body at risk. Like, I could have been brutally frame mobbed, and you would have never seen me again. I would have had to hide in shame. I'm getting a little dangerous with these, turns. Oh, come on. I don't know why I keep, like, going faster whenever I get more nervous. I should go slower, you know? That's probably a good idea, so I don't die on the last stage again. Okay, we're good. We're so good. We're so incredibly back. It'd be funny if there aren't actually any extra stages. Okay, there are. There are. I went through all that pain for nothing. Here we go. This looks interesting. I'm too slow. I'm too slow. I'm too fast. Step back. What is this? What is going on here? You just gotta launch yourself into the thing? That was kind of sad. There's no power to it. How are you supposed to, like, go anywhere? There's no way, dude. There's, like... It's not, like, pushing at all. It's, like, gently tapping my ball. Oh, is that it? Are there no continues? There's no continues? There's no continues in this game. Oh, shit. I thought I was gonna have, like continues. Like, after I made it past the last level of the normal stuff, that would be fine. But I guess that's not the case. Okay, well. as much as I would want to spend another 10 minutes doing the beginner stages, I think I would rather go and explore what the other sets of levels have for me. Alright, so... It's gonna be kind of difficult without the continues? Hold on, what's in the options? What kind of options do I have? My goodness, there's so many options. Play points. I don't know how many play points I have. 686. Never mind, that's not very useful. Alright, so. One player, that's me. Advanced. But there's not even an option to increase the number of lives that you have either. This is like hardcore. Sick. I do like level design like this, though. Like, where they're really simple and straightforward levels that you can do fast. It's so good. I don't want to have to, like, pause to, really need to slap the... Yes, it wasn't slapping the orb for me to go into the goal there. What is this? There it is. It's going away. I'll just wait over here. Oh, I gotta get on the other side. If I get to the other side, there's more room. Oh, okay, I'll wait for it again. Wait again. Give it a second. Nope, nope, no, no, no. Come back, come back. Why does it keep running away from me? Get back here. No. I feel like that's a pretty hard level to lose a life on. And I managed to... Where's the goal? Where's the goal? Okay, there it is. Okay, I think I just need to, like, run across at the right time. Instead of trying to, like, go with the goal. No, not quite. There we go. It's much better of a strategy. See, the solution is always going fast. If you can find a way to go fast in this game, you will win. This looks fun. Oh. I missed. That was kind of sad. You just gotta hold up the entire way? Yeah. Okay, cool. I was worried, like, the end of the funnel would be just big enough that if you didn't get to the right side of it, you would just die. Somebody said they bet I can't complete a stage in under 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's not a lot of seconds, but, I mean, like, a lot of these stages are so small that you do them in, like, 15 seconds anyway. I say, as this one I'm probably going to run out of time collecting the bananas. That's alright. I don't need every banana. I just need most of the bananas. Oh, I can make it. I can make it. I thought I wasn't going to make it there, but we're good. We're so back. What is going on here? What are they doing here? Hello, Purple Peak. Hello. Well, if you're broke, why don't you go get not broken? Well, I guess that's the end of that run. It goes down. They do go down. Oh, there are continues. I'm not crazy. So why weren't there continues before on the actual, like, part where I needed them? Why would they do this? Oh, so there's like a pattern to this one. There's like a hole? What's going on here? Oh, I got hit by something, and now I'm falling down. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah. Have I tried Scab? Prototype? Scab? I don't know what that is. What is that? Explain this. Shit. You're spending your money on trains. I mean, like, most trains aren't that expensive. I mean, if you're on a local train, I would imagine that they're much less than 10 bucks. Wait, no, I gotta get on this guy. See, I almost got on the one in the corner again. Because, like, that's instinctually, I think, I should go to the opposite corner, but that's the wrong answer, because the corner goes down. What is this? I can skip to the end. Oh! I was so worried that I wasn't gonna pull that off. Have I tried dabbing? Like, for medication? What do you mean, like therapeutic? Therapeutic dabbing? But dabbing with that's like a... It's like a 2015 thing. It's like... You gotta be 6'7"ing. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. This one's pretty annoying. This level. Too many bananas. Maybe I should try going forwards instead of backwards, where I can actually see the bananas. Oh, you're spending money on model trains. Yes, I can imagine how that's very expensive. I mean, can't you get, like, the, what's the word? Not kit bashing, but, like... You know, just ones where you can, like, paint... You get it unpainted, and then you paint it yourself, and then it... Yeah, I would imagine that's cheaper, right? Because you don't have to pay for the paint. Oh, it's the game that I thought had the boy kisser. I mean, like... It is the boy kisser, though, right? Any white, furry creature is the boy kisser. No. Oh, even those kits are expensive? Okay, I see. I mean, that makes sense. Still, there's the... I would imagine that painting is pretty fun, but also pretty tedious too. I always get anxious, like, painting stuff, like, if I screw it up. What's going on here? I didn't make it. Cringe. Cool. Oh, the creature does not have white fur. I see. So it's the anti-boy kisser. If it's black fur, it's the girl kisser. You painted an engine once, and it looked like a Snickers bar. Yeah, I mean, it's... I can imagine it takes a lot of attention to detail. And I mean, the other part of it too, right, is you gotta have the right tools for doing, like... trying to paint little tiny things like that, and that those are going to be pretty expensive as well. Dude, why do I keep hitting the bumpers? Why do they put the bumpers there like that? I think I need to get on this one where there's a lot more room for me to not hit the bumpers. Yes, I'm learning. I'm learning. Well, so Purple Peak, you gotta tell me about that game. Like, what type of game is it? What is the genre of game? What is going on here? Why is it spinning so fast? Oh? What is this? Okay. I think if I go up too far, I'm just gonna, like, die. Because it'll be going too fast. That really wasn't that bad. Super Proto Ball, BK edition. You know, that probably wouldn't be too hard to mod into one of the newer... I mean, one of the older ones, too. But, like, they had, what is it called? Like, the Switch Super Monkey Ball game. You could get, a bunch of the other, like, a bunch of other models to run in the Monkey Balls. Like, there's the guy from Yakuza. For whatever reason. Well, I mean, the reason is because the guy who made Super Monkey Ball also made Yakuza. But... yeah, it would be interesting to see if, like... with all these, you know, mod packs and stuff that I do, if there's a way to, like, patch the mod packs to put my Protogen in the ball, that would be fun. That would be goofy. It would be silly. Somebody should figure that out for me. This one was really easy. I don't see the difficulty in this stage. This was way easier than the one that was a giant spinning circle. It was a square. Squares are so much easier. Are the bananas dull? They are indeed dull. They got the Dole sponsorship. Oh, that was really aggressive. The platform was aggressive. Okay, so I know at the beginning I said I thought there weren't different worlds for this game, but I guess there are. I guess I misremembered. So how do I transfer to that platform when it's going at... Okay, it's not going that fast. I was worried that it was going a little too fast. That was going to be kind of difficult to get over. Why are the bananas dull? I misread that. You asked why. It's because it's the Dole sponsorship. I don't know how they were able to get it, but it's pretty awesome. I can make it all the way. Yes! Get onto the second platform. Oh, what is that? Why does the platform stick up a little bit? What is that garbage? The game's really difficult? Also, I booted up Trackmania. Because I think you were the one who recommended that to me, Purple Peak. But I got anxious because it asked for like a login, and then it mentioned something somewhere mentioned you needed to pay for some sort of account, and I'm like, what? If I went down this road, like what would I be? Do I need to purchase anything, and what would I need to purchase? It was easy. I love the spinning platform levels. There's always like 10 of them in every mod pack. This level is brought to you by the letter I. Okay, it doesn't go all the way. It doesn't go all the way. Is this game BK? No, I'm BK. You highly doubt you recommended that? Okay. I must be misremembering that. Somebody recommended Trackmania. I was gonna check it out. I was gonna try it. Oh, but it does go all the way there. And it does go all the way there. It's just that first one where it's like diagonal. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Green goal. I don't want to get it yet. I want to unlock every level first. I want to see every level. If I don't get to see every level, I'll be sad, because then I won't be able to fully appreciate... Don't go in the green goal. Let's slow down a little bit there. Is Trackmania a train game? It is not. It is not. You got so excited. It's cars. What is going on here? Huh? Oh, it's these things. It's these things from the first game where they like move with how the level moves. I don't know how useful they were, but it's cool that they have them there, I guess. I don't know why I thought that was like the last stage there for a second. It clearly said 26. Oh. Guess I'm dead. I need more speed. Not enough. Oh, sick. Oh, stop. I was talking to, Ford Bias. He was telling me, oh, we should play Whirly Ball. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's the one where you, like... You're in bumper cars. And I think you have, like, lacrosse nets in the while you're in the bumper cars, and then you gotta get the ball. There's a ball, and you gotta throw it into the hoop, He's doing good. He's given up on the content stuff. He has other hobbies now. He does photography. I think he has a bunch of stuff tagged under him on Fur Track or whatever. But yes, yeah, Whirly Ball, you're in a bumper car and you do all that stuff. Dude! Why is this stage so dumb? Yeah, and you're like trying to get the ball into the basketball hoop in Whirly Ball. But I was trying to tell Mr. 4Bias that that game is dumb because I would rather play the other best game ever, well, better than Whirly Ball. Broom Ball. Broom Ball is so much better. That one's like a real sport. It's just like hockey, but instead of like a hockey stick, you use a broom, right? It's broom ball, and it's a ball instead of a puck. Hence the name broom ball. And you're also not skating. Now, what I neglected to mention there is, I guess not neglected to mention, but what I didn't say is that it's not on ice. And that's because it is still on ice, even though you're not skating. You just gotta run around on your shoes and, like, not fall and bust your ass. Which is amazing. It's such a good sport. Such a great sport. We used to, back when I was in, like, the high school orchestra, we would do, like, our team bonding activity was, we would go to the ice hockey rink at, like, from, like, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. and play broom ball. And it was amazing. It was great. And then the last year, they were like, instead of doing that, we're gonna play Whirly Ball for an hour. And that was so much worse. It was so cringe. Apparently, like, broom ball is a big thing in Canada, because they're weird like that. But, oh no! I don't know if I'm gonna make it past this one. This one's a little intense. What is even this stage? They already had a stage like this before, where something was spinning and it was elevated, and you had to use that to your advantage. Because I was going a little too fast. Not going fast enough. Can I go up? Alright, I got momentum. Going up. Oh! I was a little too far ahead that time. I'm trying to think of what other weird sports are cool that I've tried. I tried the modern pentathlon. I tried, like, training for that for a year, and that was pretty interesting. And then I realized it was, like, way too much. Way too much for me. That one's like, you do, you swim, run, shit. Swim, run, fence, shoot, and do, the last sport is Ninja Warrior. It's pretty fun, but also, like, so it takes too much time and way too expensive. Guess what? What's up, Julian? You tell me what's up. Or I guess you tell me what. Well, because I can't guess what it is. Because I don't know what it is. Oh, you're so comedic. You said chicken butt. Chicken butt. Dude, I can't even speak. Can't even speak. You hit me with the chicken butt. That was my bad. You got me. Oh my goodness. I got absolutely destroyed. Brutally, like, word mobbed. Alright, there was no way in hell I was going to get to the extra stages on that without losing a life. Fortunately, I got scared there because I didn't hit the button to skip the credits, and I thought I was going to have to sit through all of them. But we're good. We're good. You want me to give Scav Prototype a go? You never told me what type of game it is. You just said it was hard. I don't know if I like playing hard games. They're too difficult. It's what always gets me. It's like, I go and I play a hard game, and it's way too difficult. They should make easier hard games. It's a roguelike. Maybe. I don't know. The whole roguelike thing doesn't work on me. I have friends. I have friends that get absolutely obliterated by roguelikes. You give them a roguelike, it doesn't matter what it is. They will play it for weeks, for months straight. You won't be able to do anything with them because they're going to be like grinding the roguelike until they can do all 10 billion things that it tells you to do. Well, I play it and I'm like, you know, beat it with just like beat it, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, I did it, you know. And then there's like every roguelike has all those like extra challenges, like, oh, you got to beat it again, but this time you got to do it with half the money, and you know, all the gimmicks like that. I just can't buy into it. I just can't buy into it. I can't play the same game over and over again. It's red. The stages are red because they are difficult. Now, that being said, Nubby's Number Factory is the best roguelike ever. Best game I have ever played in my entire life, and everyone should play it. It changed my life. It's made me the protege I am today. Absolutely beautiful game. Best graphics. You gotta have at least like a 3080 to run it though. It's kind of intense. Oh, there's not a platform there. Okay, it's there. I saved myself. There's the platform. Oh, it keeps going. The platform goes. It goes. Hop on Railroads Online. Why does it not surprise me that there is like a railroad MMO and that you're playing it? Probably right now while I'm streaming. Dude, I got distracted. Because I have my stream on OBS too. I have the game on one screen. I have OBS over here, and for whatever reason, because I read chat, I was trying to play the game at the same time. I started using the OBS screen as my actual screen, and then all my inputs were delayed by a fraction of a millisecond. Threw me off. So, okay, we're back. It's so over. I keep doing the same thing over and over again. You know, maybe if I keep trying the same thing over and over again, I'll be able to expect different results. I'm totally not insane. Oh, yes! So I would assume that if it's a pretty emotional game, it's like one of those games, maybe kind of like Outer Wilds, where there's a lot of learning as you play through it for a roguelike, you know? Because, like, Outer Wilds is a roguelike. Low-key. In a way. It's like an informational roguelike. This is a cool stage, though. I do like the mechanic here. Hello. Hello, Zan. I missed. I see, I have to slow down because I'm going too fast. And then I go too slow. If only there was a way to go a reasonable speed in between. Like a speed between fast and slow. Like low or slast. Unusual time for my stream. I decided that I wanted to stream on a weekday. Like I once did a long time ago. In the good old days when I would stream like 3 times a week. I don't need any bananas. I don't want any of your bananas. But yes, I originally intended to play this, what was it, a week ago? Like, exactly a week ago. And I was gonna stream. I was like, I had the whole thing planned out. I'll stream this game. It's gonna be so cool, it's gonna be so awesome, I'm gonna say so many funny jokes. And somebody in chat is gonna laugh. They're gonna type out haha. Maybe even hee hee. And then it was like 2 p.m. and I was at work and I got like a turbo migraine. It was also because I had a 3-hour long meeting as well at the very end of the workday, which was absolutely miserable. Yes, that's right. That's right. Julian knows what's up. You're saying I should give it a try, see if I like it or hate it. Still in development. I will give it a try. I'll give it a try. Oh, I didn't realize the platform went to the right there. Hope I feel better. No, that was a week ago. I feel so much better. I'm so back. Yeah, that 3-hour long meeting was so... I mean, it was a good meeting. It was a good meeting, I'll say. Top 10 meetings ever. They were having us do, like training us on how to talk to customers. We had to roleplay with the guy leading the meeting as the customer, and we had to, like, talk to them and ask them questions and stuff. But everyone else was like, we were on a team, right? And everyone else was, like, being super shy and not asking any questions, and I'm like, that's the whole point. You gotta ask them questions. And I asked them so many questions, and then at the very end I got told I was too aggressive. I was like, what? What? How am I supposed to, like, ask them questions without being a little bit aggressive, you know? Well, not aggressive. All I did was ask, like, so when do you think you could get back to me with some information? I was like, what? Anyway. Like, what dialogue options to pick? It was, I mean, it wasn't like there were set dialogue options. It was just, like, straight up, like, you know, like, freestyling it, you know? Oh, there's a goal. I wasn't expecting to go that fast. I don't even know, like, which direction this wheel is spinning. Because it's spinning so fast and the frame rate is so shitty. Oh. I don't know if I should give up on trying to, like, do, like, 1 time around to get into the goal. It might be a 2. It might be a 2. I need to go back and forth, back and forth. Continue. Yes, I'm using so many continues. Alright, I'm gonna try doing this 2 times. So go back and forth, and then stop. Or, no, okay. That's fine. You know, I was planning on going back the other way. But it's alright, I'll take it. Oh! Do they... The little hammer things. Normally they go whichever way you tilt the stage, but I guess since the stage is self-tilting, I guess they don't. They still kind of do, though. This one won't let me through. What an asshole. No. Goodbye. What? That is a very weird question, Zan. I don't know. Something strikes me strange about that. Zan asks, not Xanax. Zan asks in Twitch chat, what is my favorite part of a protogen? Let's go with elbow. Visor. Everyone's saying visor. I said the. That's number 5 on my list. It's nighttime all of a sudden. Groovy. And I fell down. I don't like how far apart these are spaced. They're spaced such a weird distance. It's like whenever you're, like, going upstairs and, like, the stairs are just slightly too big. That's what it felt like. What are the rests? The rest are head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Damn it. Floor 12. There's too many floors. No, that was a weird thing. So I went to a convention this past weekend. And the hotel in which we had stayed had an 18th floor. And I was like, oh, that's cool, 18 floors. And then I was outside later and I looked at the building. I'm like, that building does not have 18 floors. It has what looks like to be maybe 12, 13, 14 maybe? Sure enough, next time I get back into the elevator, I look, there's like 3 floors missing. They're just gone. There's no floor 13, which I mean, that's kind of standard for some hotels. But there also wasn't a 4, and there also wasn't a 14. The other weird thing about it was the, oh, going the wrong way. No, I thought I was gonna have to turn around. The other weird thing about the elevator, too, is one of the 2 elevators, for whatever reason, instead of just, like, you know, going to your floor, it would go all the way to the very top, and then go back down to your floor when you went in. I don't know if, like, whoever programmed the elevator got a, like, less than sign backwards in one of their if statements, you know? Or whatever was wrong with it. I mean, I could see that potentially being useful if it's like a super crowded hotel. And like, you know, if you're in a crowded hotel, you're trying to get on an elevator going down, and you're like one of the bottom floors, it sucks because by the time the elevator gets to you, it's full of people from the top floor. So I could see that, like, having the elevator go backwards could help, like, mitigate that, potentially. I don't know. That seems like potentially be useful. Take the stairs. That's what I do. That's what I do, well, if it's crowded. I don't mind taking, like, upwards of, like, 10 flights of stairs. It's good exercise. You like the ears on most protogens? You like my ears. They wiggle. They wiggle. I'm getting distracted. You're distracting me. 15. This is floor 15. The number, knowing the number is very important. I have to say the number over and over again. It makes me calm. It puts me into a state of zen. I feel like it would have been really easy to go along that other platform at the very beginning. Like, the thing about all of these stages with the narrow platforms is that if you can line it up correctly at the very beginning, all you have to do is hold up. All you have to do is hold up. I mean, it's a different story if the narrow platform is curved, but if it's a straight, narrow platform, easiest thing in the world. Also, I don't know what the hell's going on. What's the stage? I don't like the banked turns on this. I will say, there's some people who will just, like, take the stairs no matter where they go. I couldn't see myself doing that. Like, there's this one guy. I was, it's like, doing, like, work stuff. Like, out at, like, a customer thing. Or whatever. And that guy would always take the stairs, and he'd be like, okay, like, you guys can take the elevator, I'll see you at the top. I'm like, what? Okay. I'll wait for you at the top of the building. That's fine. It was only like 4 or 5, something. I don't know. It really wasn't that tall. It was just weird. He was an interesting character. I mean, I understand some people are, like, deathly afraid of elevators, too. Like, so the monkey just flies after going through the goal? He does. Why doesn't he just fly? It's not... I don't think it's that he can fly. It's that he has momentum, right? And that's why he can't just fly to the goal. He flies after the goal, because, like, all of a sudden, like, gravity just stops working, and it's just his momentum carrying him forward. I mean, that happens to me all the time, right? Like, don't you ever just, like, do something, and all of a sudden gravity just stops? And you just float there for a little bit? It's perfectly normal. The elevator. I don't know, I've had some scary elevator rides. There's been There's been a few. That's like... I used to be kind of afraid of elevators, like growing up, like as a little kid. But... in tall buildings, too. But I don't know, I guess I've been in a number of tall buildings, and I've gotten used to being not afraid of them. And, like... I think what scares me is, like, if I were in a tall building, and I felt like a slight amount of movement, that would scare the shit out of me. I've definitely had that happen before. It was like a 35-story building or something like that, and I was at the top, and even that seems like a little bit small, but I was at the top, and it like was moving a little bit, and I'm like, okay, let's go back down, haha, I've had my fun up here. Why can't I get the last one? I'm so close. You find it funny that these are called floors when they are clearly in the air. Should these be ceilings? I feel like this is the only game that I know where the stages are called floors. Is there any other game like that? I definitely, like, speaking of tall buildings, like, I definitely have, like, those weird dreams, too, where it's, like, you're, like, in a tall building or something, and there's, like, not a railing, and then you're just like, oh, I gotta stay away from that ledge, because I might fall down it, and then for whatever reason in the dream, you walk towards it anyway, you fall off, and then you wake up, and you're like, why did I fall off that, like, ledge that I was afraid of? You know, one of these days, I'm gonna lock in and finish this stage. Floor. Sorry, it's a floor. I don't know, this whole mechanic of, like, bouncing on the platforms, I think I need to... I'm trying to aim a little bit towards the inside now, and I think that helps a little bit, because or maybe not, maybe not. I think maybe... I gotta think. I gotta run the calculations in my head. I gotta set up the simulations to calculate exactly where I need to bounce on each one of these. It looks like right in the middle of the platform is what is optimal for this, mathematically speaking. Yes, right in the middle. I think the issue is once I get going, it gets easy to overshoot. Yeah, there we go. See, once I ran the numbers, did the calculations, it's easy. I don't like when they use the platforms that are like a solid color, where I can't tell how fast I'm going. Like, how was I supposed to know that second one was going to be tilted inwards more? Oh. Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been cool if I went to the goal. But, you know, I was like a mile away from it. I gotta calculate the exact speed at which I need to take these curves in order for it to let me stay on the platform. Actually, the calculation for this is actually not that bad. Back in, was it high school? I was super obsessive about learning physics and stuff like that. Loved physics. That was like my favorite class in high school. But, yeah, I would do, like, physics competitions, and they were really fun. They were really cool. I don't know, what really got me was just, like, the variety of stuff that you could learn about. Dude, I touched the goal. That's about as close as I'm gonna get tonight. Am I a nerd? I am very extremely... Dude, look at me. Look at me. How can you... I am literally, like, a half-robot, like, half-furry thing. How can I not be classified a nerd? And I'm playing Super Monkey Ball. A game that hasn't had any official releases since, like, 2000... Was it 2003? 2004? I mean, we ignore everything after the second game anyway. Like the 10 games after the second game, they're fake. They're not real. They can't hurt you. Okay, actually, the difficulty curve on the past 2 stages has me very concerned. Get it, difficulty curve, because these are curves. Okay, surely there's got to be a better way than doing it the intended way. Let's take a look at the stage. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I think the issue is that I'm not going into the goal, and I keep falling down. I think once they fix that, everything else will just fall into place. They should make a Super Monkey Ball where the balls are cubes. They call it Super Monkey Cube. I bet that would go hard. They would sell 1 million copies on the GameCube. Nintendo should hire me. I would be so good at making video games. That's what these are. So I found out by accident if I hold the button on my phone that it brings up the AI like stuff. First of all, I thought I disabled all that crap on my phone. Mainly, not even because of like the AI stuff. I just don't like random things running on my phone because it makes me anxious that there's stuff taking up my like processing power on my devices. I want them to be running at full capacity so I can play, you know, like on my computer, so I can play Super Monkey Ball at 1 million frames per second, and really like feel every single frame as my Super Monkey Ball continues to fall over and over again. But yeah, I found the AI stuff, and I asked it because there was the thing like a while ago where people would ask how many R's are in the word strawberry. And it would get it wrong. It would say like 2 or whatever. So I tried asking it that as like the first thing I asked. And for whatever reason, it thought when I said R that I said the word hour. And then it responded with like, this is clearly an AI trick. A strawberry is not a unit of time. It is a fruit. And I'm like, what? Where the hell did you get unit of time? Like, what kind of crack are you on? But yeah, I don't know. The speech recognition stuff still sucks. Even though they've made all this progress in AI stuff, they still can't get the thing to figure out what the hell I'm trying to say. Is there a Minecraft crossover? Oh, with Super Monkey Ball? I don't think so. Am I an AI? No, I'm BK. I am a BK. Oh, dude! I had that one run that was so good, and I can't get back to it. It's over for me, dude. It's over. I'm canceling everything. I'm canceling everything. No more. This is gonna be the stream that ends me, my entire career. Speaking of AI, your grandparents got a new TV because the other one got fried during the storm a week ago, and it has AI on the remote. I read the first comment, and I was like, how does AI have to do with this? Then I saw your second about the AI button on the remote, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, like, what does the AI button on a TV remote do? Like, do you, like, press it, and then you tell your TV, America's Got Talent, and then it pulls it up? What is going on? Why are there bananas? You've never seen any of my streams from the past, like, 3 months. I'm only playing Super Monkey Ball now forever and ever and ever and ever until I play a different game. It brings up some chatbot. But what does it do? Does it... Oh, you know, this could be useful. This could be useful. It could tell you, like... Yes! It can tell you, like, what actors are on the screen at any time, like when you're watching a movie. You can press it. It's like Shazam, but for celebrities. That could be useful. Because there's been multiple times, you know, where you're like watching a show and then you have an argument with your friends, like, oh, that's the guy from so and so, and then you're like, no, that isn't the guy from. That isn't the guy who voiced the guy from the movie. Back in my day, BK only streamed blueprints. Yeah, and then I gave up on it because it deleted my entire 10 hours of save data. I was angry, I was frustrated. And, okay. I went back and played it again, I think it was January? Yeah, January this year. And I beat the game. Well, not the whole game. And I got frustrated because I thought some of the puzzles were bullshit, and like the post-game stuff. You miss analog TVs? What do you miss about analog TVs? You just miss the aesthetic? Oh, stop. Go. What's messing me up is that it has the Super Monkey Ball 1 style camera. So everything looks a little weird. It's a little funky. Oh, it's so narrow. Okay, stop. Turn. Turn. I said turn, damn you. There we go. I need to go a little farther right. Oh, a little far left, left, left. We're out of time. We're out of time. There we go. Sick. Analog signals. You have an analog TV, you have to use a digital to analog converter. Let's just say, like, okay. I think a lot of people have nostalgia for analog TV, but I also think a number of those people like never really had, like, grew up with it though now at this point. But I mean, the aesthetic of it is really cool. Like, I can't really say myself that I mean, we had like an analog TV for a little while there, but like it was very quickly replaced when they came out with those, like, you know, flat screen TVs. Oh, okay. It's nice that they have that little wall there. What is BK? I'm BK. I don't need any bananas. Screw your bananas. I am bananaless. Whoa, the desert realm. Okay, the music is actually pretty sick for this area. What is the gimmick here? This seems pretty straightforward. This seems like way easier than like the past 3 levels? Was it 3 levels that were really hard? Those two that absolutely obliterated me. How is BK? Well, I'm full of anger and rage because of those donut holes that I bought, but turns out the seal was broken on them and somebody like stole 2 of them out of the container. I didn't notice at the store. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. The holes are too big on the letters. Okay. Sick. Where's the next hole? That's too big. That's too big. The hole's too big. I know. I usually check to see to make sure the, like, stuff is sealed or whatever. But I guess this wasn't. Why can't I go across? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm so smart. 1 million billion brain cells. Genius! Alright, I don't know where to go now. Is this the one with the gold? Oh, yes! Sick! Your digital antenna is like the size of a piece of paper? What shape is a digital antenna? What is this? What is that? They just go down and they smash? There is a small window of time that I can just YOLO it to the next platform. Yeah. That's so much better than waiting. I could even do another platform if I really wanted to. I don't want to get too greedy though. It's literally like a piece of paper. Interesting. See, I was hoping that this platform would be close enough to that goal so I could just, like, fall down into it, but I don't think that's the case. There's gotta be a way to take a shortcut. Hold on. Let's take a look at this. At the very top. The very top. Oh, you can fall down to that platform. It's just down here. Yeah, it's down here. Oh, I forgot the fact that it's like curved, or not curved, but bent, angled. That it launched me forward a little bit. A lot of these stage designs are like maze-like in nature. I don't know. It reminds me of the This is like really old game. There was. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? The things moved. What was that? There was this old like Frogger game that it was like Frogger World or something like that. I don't know. It was on the computer, and it wasn't on my computer. It was like at the like. I don't know where it was. Like school computer thing, but it was a lot of fun. I remember that game being a lot of fun. What is happening here? What is happening there? What am I supposed to do with that? Frogger? I don't know. It was fun because it wasn't just like Frogger. It was like 3D and you had to like go like around a bunch of stuff and then a bunch of like worlds and stuff. It was cool. It was crazy. There was also like a similar thing, but it was like Pac-Man 2. Fallout. I didn't even go anywhere. You can't just say Fallout and not have me go anywhere. Is it? So what is the gimmick of this stage? Because clearly I'm missing something here. There's no way you can go fast enough to make it to the end before it does that garbage. Does it just go, or is there something I'm doing that triggers it? Oh no, it just goes. Does the whole thing just sink? Just goes down. So, riddle me this. What is the point of having the time limit be a full minute when I have like 15 seconds? Fallout, which game? No. It's not that type of Fallout. Ugh, that's difficult. You gotta go up. Oh, it's coming. Oh, Lord, it's coming. No! It do go down. It do go down. For fun. What do you mean for fun? I forgot the context already. I say so many words and I forget what they're about. Ugh. Oh, did I tell you guys? I don't know if I told you guys. About the food poisoning incident. I got food poisoning, like, so bad it sent me to the hospital. Like, a month ago. It was bad. It was terrible. I'm never eating at Panda Express again. Never. Never! I can't afford it. Not with the price that... for how much you have to pay for going to hospital. Yes, yeah. It was bad. I'm assuming it was Panda Express. I don't know for sure. It could have been whatever earlier things I ate. But I had run a 5K earlier that morning. And so I was already relatively dehydrated. My body was kind of stressed. But, you know, I go through my day. I eat lunch, I eat dinner. I have like a headache through most of the day. And then go to bed pretty early because I, you know, had the headache. I think I went to bed at like 8 or so. And then I wake up like right before midnight. And then I just, you know, there's stuff coming out of both ends of me for like 8 hours straight. And I finally get to the point where I'm like, I probably should go see the doctor. I try to go see the doctor. I try to go to, like, the urgent care, right? Because I figured, like, oh, this isn't, like, emergency room tier, but, like, I need to go see somebody. I go and I see them, and they're like, we don't have what you need here. If you're unable to keep water in, you need to go to the emergency room. So, yeah, ended up going to the emergency room. And I had two IV bags put into me. And given some, what's the word? The medicine that makes you not nauseous anymore. Whatever the hell you call that. I guess anti-nausea medication. It sent me on my merry way. And then it took me a couple days to recover after that. A few days. And then I was pretty much good. Oh, I also was so dehydrated that I had acute kidney damage, which was pretty cool. I basically had the kidneys of a, like, 70 or 80-year-old. But they're healed now. Yeah, it was not a fun experience. And it's still not a fun experience, because I had to pay for all that shit afterwards. I had, this is kind of bullshit, but, like, apparently, the doctor, at least the hospital I went, bills separately from the actual hospital itself. Like, there's a separate company that basically pays the doctors that's separate from the hospital. And so I had to pay a bill for them yesterday. Because, you know, insurance doesn't cover that 100%. But yeah, I think everything's paid for now. I think everything's good. But man, dude, man, it sucked on so many levels. That's why I'm never eating Panda Express again. Never. Which is funny because, like, talking to people about it afterwards and telling them that I had Panda Express beforehand, some people were like, oh yeah, duh, like, never eat at Panda Express. It's so gross. And then other people were like, what do you mean? I love Panda Express. I've never had an issue with them. So, and I used to be in that boat too, until that weekend. Yeah, at least I'm not by the river Styx. Yeah. Is this a seesaw? What is happening here? Is it moving? Something feels weird about this. I don't trust something about this stage. I don't trust. What's going on? Is it moving? Is it not moving? It's not moving. I'm just crazy. You ate Panda like an hour ago. I know. Panda is so good. It's so good. The Beijing beef? Oh, dude, I could eat the Beijing beef for years. I don't know what my goal was for that. I don't know what the goal was. I was just gonna go out there, you know? I was just gonna go out there and see what happened. I don't know, what do you get? What do you get, Julian? Oh. See, that's the thing about platforms, is they end, apparently. Then I fall off. Good luck. Thank you. I mean, nothing can really be as bad as that week that I was in my bed. Oh, with the food poisoning. I will say, I felt a lot more motivated after that to actually do stuff. Because I think I didn't really stream for the first, like, 2 months of 2026. And that was, why did you put my hand up there? My hand's not up there. And, yeah, I think that happened, and then all of a sudden I was like, I need to start making content again, because I need to live and not be sick and in my bed. So that kind of brings us to today, where I'm streaming once again and making content, kind of, once again. Well, I guess one video. Which is better than 0. One short. It's just hard to come up with ideas. Like, it was a near-death experience and that was my wake-up call. It's a little dramatic. It's a little dramatic way of putting it, but I would say, I guess kind of similar. It was like, well, I guess it wasn't really like a, like, really emotional, like, type thing at all. It was just like me sitting there in bed thinking about, what would I rather be doing right now? Maybe I should do those things whenever I feel better. And this is the result of it. There's mainly that and, like, going outside to run and running in cool and new places. So I like running outside. I like running through the woods. I like getting lost in the woods. Okay, I gotta go up. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. What is the stage? What even is this stage? Okay, I gotta think about this. How do you go up? How do you go up? So the camera just screws me up, because the camera just does whatever the hell it wants to. Oh! Oh, I'm so sad, I'm so sad, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh, it keeps going. It doesn't keep going. It doesn't keep going. Alright, let's think about those donut holes again. Donut holes I'll never get to enjoy. Unless I go back to the store. Or, like, if I'm gonna go out and get donut holes, I'm gonna go to, like, a real donut place that sells real donuts. Oh, I could so totally eat an old-fashioned donut. You know, one of those... See, I had a debate with somebody this weekend about old-fashioned donuts and what they were. They didn't know what they were. They didn't know any of their breakfast foods. Old-fashioned donuts are so good. They're the sour cream ones with the kind of crispy, like, wrinkly top. I don't know how to describe it. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. What is going on here? Oh! It does that. Why does it do that? Does it do that? I don't like that it does that. I can just go all the way. I can just go all the way. That's easy. That's easier than the other one. Than the easy version of that stage. Language. I can speak in whatever language I want. I love it when going fast is the answer. I probably could have jumped over to that thing. But that's alright. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, breakfast foods. People don't understand their breakfast foods, so I'm going to educate you guys real quick. There's the old-fashioned donuts, which are amazing. There's also, what is it called? Kolaches? Kolaches are so good. They're like a Texas thing. They're like they're not Danishes. They're similar to Danishes. People get Danishes and kolaches confused. You see, Danishes, they both have, you know, that fruit, like, filling in, on the top middle. Danishes are flaky. You know? Flaky breakfast foods, they're alright. They're alright. The kolaches, they're puffy. And they're so good. They're so much better than Danishes. Oh, I got scared there because I didn't realize that the platform to the exit was going to be so small. And then what's the other thing? Oh, so there's also this other breakfast food that's they put a hot dog in the kolache, like, dough. Pigs in a blanket, some people call it. Some people also just call it a kolache, but it's not a kolache. It is not a kolache. It's actually a Koblas... I can't say it. Koblasnek. That's the name. That's the name. I just call it pigs in a blanket because it's easier. But it's not a kolache. If you say you want kolaches and you give me one of those, I'll still eat it. I'll be relatively happy, but I'll be disappointed that it wasn't like one of those fruit ones. Okay, there we go. That was a good stage. That is a good stage right there. It's difficult, but small and simple, and you can do it in less than 10 seconds. What is going on here? Why do they look like that? Oh, there's two of them. I didn't realize they were different sizes. So I get anxious because of the, like, the pole-looking thing over there in the middle. It made me think that it was gonna, like, seesaw or something. Do something weird. What is this? There's so many things on the platform. So I think there's somebody who made a Super Monkey Ball game, but it's not Super Monkey Ball, it's like Super Hamster Ball. Because they wanted to make a game that was something new. That was just like Super Monkey Ball, the same like exact feel of how the controls were. But you know, it's their own thing, so they can make their own levels and stuff like that. And I never played it because the levels that they put in that game, they also turned into a Super Monkey Ball 2 custom level ROM hack, so I just played the ROM hack instead. I was like, well, I'm not gonna play the actual game if, like, I've already played the levels. You know, shovelware game that was kind of like that. Yeah, but, like, if it's like shovelware, you know, they don't care. They don't really care about it. Like, this guy put in the effort to make sure that the physics, the collisions, the feel of the game is exactly the same. There's a huge difference, you can tell. You can tell when a game is not Super Monkey Ball. You see this game? This is Super Monkey Ball. You see Minecraft? That's not Super Monkey Ball. Oh! There's no way I can make it. Wait, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Yeah, baby! I don't know why I was trying to go for every platform when you can clearly skip every other one. Potato! Why are they running away from me? Get back here! 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 I need you. I'm going to eat you. Return! Oh, why am I so slow? Banana, 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 banana. I'm hurrying! I'm hurrying! Banana, 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 banana. Oh no! Where'd they go? BK, guess what? I'm guessing. What is this music? What is this? I don't know why I went to the middle, where it's clearly more difficult than going around the sides, but it's alright. I'll roll with it. It was actually relatively easy compared to a lot of the other stages we did earlier. This is just the same stage from the original game, almost. There's just less options. It's kind of dumb. Kind of sad, kind of disappointed that they do the same thing. There's literally a stage... Oh wait, no, it's not the same. There's a gap. There's a gap between those platforms. God, I'm trying to remember. What were, like, the crappy, like, shovelware games that I played when I was a kid? I think for the most part I was able to stay away from most of them. I think there was like a disc golf one that I played. I can't remember much of it because it sucked. Oh, there's a gap! I wasn't expecting that! I wasn't expecting that! Based. I remember like having the DSi and having you know, like all the free puzzle games and stuff on there, and that a lot of them were pretty good. There's a lot of pretty good ones. Whoa, okay, there's a hole there too. They keep surprising me. They find new ways to surprise me. There's this. That's right. It goes in the round hole. Yeah, DSiWare was pretty good. I'm sad that, like, I'm assuming a lot of those games you can just never play anymore because they're lost to time in the DSiWare thing. Like, well, because Nintendo did a good job of protecting its its app store, right? From cringe stuff. Unlike other platforms out there. They're speaking of App Store. They used to have, I don't think it exists anymore. There used to be like multiple Super Monkey Ball games for the mobile device, for the iPhone. And they were actually like pretty good. They were like the only good Super Monkey Ball games Sega put out in past 2005. But you can't play those anymore because they're gone. They had a shit ton of stages. They had like, each one of them had like 200 stages. The worlds had 20 stages each, and there were 10 worlds. And I think you could play with the tilt controls too, which was actually one of the few times that they experimented with Super Monkey Ball controls and it worked. Because like, I know when they did the like the Wii remote and the balance board as controls, those all sucked. Those were all terrible. Those were all terrible ideas. Monkey Ball was not meant to be played that way. Tilt controls, though, on the phone, that, for whatever reason, worked really well. At least the way they had it set up. Oh. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're bad. We're bad. Oh, wait, they got rid of... It was a 32-bit game, and they got rid of 32-bit support? That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I hate Apple stuff, dude. The walled garden bullshit. I love that, like, on Android, I can make my own app and upload it to my phone. And they don't care. They don't care. They tell you, dude, do you know what you're doing? You're probably gonna screw up your phone. And I say, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll screw it up myself rather than having somebody else screw it up for me. It's so nice, especially too for stuff like open source applications and stuff like that. Oh, do the APKs exist for the Monkey Ball? So I switched from iPhone to Android pretty early on in my development. I've been an Android guy for the past... I don't think I ever owned an iPhone, actually. I think I had an iPod Touch. And then I got... Whenever it was time to actually get a phone, I got an Android. How do you go up? How do you go up? Yes! Well, thank you for joining, Julian. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, don't like the base OS, just open developer mode. It's so good. Android is so good. I don't know why more people use it. I mean, I do know why. Because, I mean, like, if you don't really care about customizing the stuff on your phone, and you just want something that works, like, I understand just using Apple. Because, like, at least with Apple, everything works, you know? There's not really ever any issues with stuff not working, I guess. But, like, if you have any amount of technical knowledge or want of customizing your phone, you gotta do Android. Wasn't there a time too where, like, oh no, I remember this. Yeah. When Apple started adding the ability to, like, change the color of your apps on your phone and stuff like that, and people online were like, this is probably a bad idea because, like, people are just going to make their phones really ugly now because the people that use Apple phones don't know, like, how to actually do things themselves, essentially what they were saying. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, I gotta lock in. 30 seconds to lock in. So this is what I was talking about with, like, straight platforms are very easy, because once you get the right angle, you can just hold up. And then you're good. Why is it spinning? Why is it spinning? Why is there a gap here? Can I fall through this gap? Okay, no. I got really worried about the gap at the beginning. It's like, is this gonna be one of those weird gaps where I can't quite get the right amount of speed to jump over it? I either always end up falling into it or past it. But no. It's a very small gap. It's a very good gap. Okay, this stage is really not that bad. It was really just those like 2 stages in the middle of this level pack that were annoying. They were devious. Most of these other ones have been pretty good. The recent thing of transparent app buttons, I don't know. I mean, I kind of know what their goal. What is? Hold on. What is going on with this stage? What am I witnessing here? What? Sorry, I got distracted by whatever the hell that is. Yippee! Oh, the thing's working! The thing's working! The stream alerts is working. This is huge. Because it wasn't working earlier. I fixed it. I'm so glad somebody finally decided to try to use it so I could see it works. They're using it too much. Why do you keep yippieing? Yeah, how many BK points do you have? It won't stop. Yippee! Why won't it stop? How many? I'm looking at the queue. You only did it one time. Why is it broken? Okay, never mind. I guess it's broken. So I have some. Shut up! Shut up! I'm done with the yippies. This is just now. Yippee! Queued. Can't cancel. What is that all about? Are we good? Are you done? Are you done? We're good. Okay, I actually set that up myself. I set that up myself because I thought it would be funny. But, sorry, I got distracted. I will play so much more Monkey. No, you're not supposed to keep doing it. You're not supposed to keep doing it. I just wanted it to happen once for the joke. Because it would be funny. It would be so funny, and it was funny. I laughed. Alright. Back. I'm locked in. There's just 2 more levels. There's just 2 more levels. 49 is such a weird number. It's like one of those numbers you look at it, and you're like, why does it look so weird? But then you realize like it's 7 squared, so it's really not that weird. You know, it's a very not weird number. Okay, what is happening here? What, is it gonna go that? What, oh, it's going diagonal. Huh? What is the logic behind this? What is the reasoning? I just don't like that it goes up. I think I can figure it out now. Because that one's going to go diagonally over here. I guess technically it would be easier if I just like stay on the bottom platforms. Just walk across them as they're placed. Instead of trying to stay on them as they're moving. Except that's not an option here. That is not an option. Oh no, it is an option. In fact, that is the only option to get to the goal. Have I seen the game rolled out? That is the game that I was talking about earlier. That's the hamster one. That's the hamster one. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you were there for that. Were you there for that? The one where the... Yeah, it was a fan-made one. But they made the level pack. The Super Monkey Ball like mod level pack with the same stages. So I just played the level pack and never actually like played the game. I think I bought the game anyway to like at least... Is it paid? I think I bought it. To at least show support to the creator for making those stages. But I don't think I'm gonna play it if I already played the stages. It's on Steam. Yeah, I think I got it. There's one called 3,333 games, and it did not have 3,333 games. There's always those types of things. Okay, so I have a friend who has... I don't think they're watching this right now, so I'm going to talk shit. Okay, no, it's not that bad. They for their Nintendo Switch, they got like 101 board games. I don't think it's a shovelware thing. Maybe it is, but they're always like, we should play this, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this. I don't like the board games. Back in my day, we didn't need a Nintendo Switch to play Sorry. We played Sorry with Sorry, the game. Oh, one more. Damn it! Shit. That was a full level maker built in? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it had that rolled out game had a level maker. That's pretty sick. That's like a pretty hard thing to do, I can imagine, right? Like adding a level maker to a game. Unless it's like a tool that you actually use to make the levels in the game. Then I imagine it's probably a bit easier because you can just reuse it for that. But like for the most part, just like going from scratch. Oh, dude, I was so close, man. Because there's so many edge cases you have to think about in a level maker, right? You have to account for every possible stage and make sure that it works. A lot of Space Invader style games. That reminds me, you ever play... what was the name of it? The Space Invaders, but it's chickens. I remember like playing that game as a kid and enjoying it. It was like on the computer. It was like a flash game or something. You think they used it to just make the game? That makes sense. That would make sense. Well, no. Did they make the game before the level pack? The Super Monkey Ball level pack? Because they have the same stages. And I'd find it hard to think that maybe they did just recreate every single stage for both games. That's like 300 stages. You miss Flash? I miss Flash too. I miss the Powder game. That was so good. Stop! Yeah, like all the Cool Math games, they were good. I think there was a while there was a few streams where it was like Flash games. Oh, come on, one more. Yes! Yes! Open! Yes! Homestar Runner still animating Flash. I've never seen like the interface for how do you make Flash stuff. I'd be interested to see what it looks like. So I have to imagine it's pretty difficult. You did back rolled out. Oh, what was the Kickstarter stretch goal? So I'm like alternating between a conversation in Twitch chat and a conversation in YouTube chat, and then I while playing Super Monkey Ball 2, and I lose the context, and then I'm like, hello, BK. Hello, I'm Mr. BK. Oh, the level pack mod? Okay. That would explain why there's the level pack and the game separate. Makes sense. Alright. I've done all the stages, all the normal stages, so I think I'm gonna call it a stream there. There's Ruffle, which is a Flash emulator, but there's limitations. But that doesn't do the programming though, right? That's just the actually playing the Flash stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching me play Super Monkey Ball ArKade. I appreciate it. I'll probably stream again in this weekend or maybe next week. I'll have to see. But yeah, if you want to make sure that you don't miss the next stream, make sure to turn on notifications on whichever platform you are watching on. Yes, thank you for joining Purple Peak. Thank you, Clay. I don't know if I've seen you around or maybe I forgot. But if you go by Clay, thank you, Clay, for joining. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday evening. Goodbye. 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 I'm BK. Hello. Hello. I'm Mr. BK. Hello.